Hi, I'm Phyllis, southernfrugal.com. I am in our Class A diesel pusher, and I'm removing the cornices and the day-night shades. And I looked at a bunch of videos, and it wasn't real clear how to do it. And number one, it's very difficult to get the screwdriver up between the cornice and the blind. So I've come up with what I think is a much better way. Now, you're going to have some holes on the ceiling because this is in the slide out anyway, even if you unscrew the screw. So I'm thinking they put these on while the panels were flat down, and they have the screws in kind of at an angle, and it's very difficult to unhook everything. So I'm going to show you how I've done it, and it works great, and I can't tell any difference in the hole that was left when you unscrewed it and when you did it my way. All right, so let me turn the camera around. All right, the first thing to do is take the cornice loose from the bottom. And I've already taken that screw out right there. So you want to take that completely out. And then we're going to take the one out on the other side. Right over there. And we'll be back. All right, here's the one on the other side. It's a little 90-degree little bracket, so I'm going to take that screw out first, and then we'll take the other one out. All right, so I've got the cornice on the downside here and over here. I've got it unscrewed from the little L bracket, and so now I know that this shade is attached to the cornice, and the cornice is screwed into the little ceiling right up here of the slide out. So now we're going to just pull it off. So hold on. All right, we are ready to take this one off now. I know there are going to be 4 screws up in the top. Let me see if I can fix it so y'all can see the top right there. So that top is right up against the ceiling of the slide out. And really, this one over the table is probably the hardest one. So I'm just going to grasp both sides. First, I'm going to put the blind up. All the way up. And then I'm just going to grasp both sides and just pull it out. And there it is. Now, the hole it left up there is no bigger than the hole would have been if I had unscrewed the screws. So let's turn it around and let you look at it now. All right, hold on. All right, there is one of the holes. And here's one right here, and I'm going to paint the ceiling anyway. And actually on this one, they put 2 holes in the ceiling. All right, so here's what it looks like underneath. Let me pull this out. Just a minute. Hold on. All right, so I've got it positioned. I'm just resting it on those little L brackets on each side. Now, when I did this one over here, I sat in the chair so I could catch everything. But here's this one, and here's this little bracket. And all you have to do is just kind of put a screwdriver under it and lift it up, or either bend it back a little bit. So I can't do that holding the camera, so hold on. Did y'all hear that? See, it popped loose right there. So now we're going to take the one from the other side off by just putting a screwdriver under it like that. Just lift up a little bit. That's all you have to do, and get that little edge right there over the blind by lifting it up. There you go. Now it'll just slip right out like that. And these are kind of rusted because they've been up there for 20 years. Alright, so now we've got it loose from the brackets. Now, these are on a little piece of wood, a little piece of plywood, and they do that so that you can actually take these down, and of course the cornice would still be up by pushing on this bracket or putting a screwdriver in there and just, mash it really hard till it pops right out. And now these are attached at the wall right there. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and fold this all back up, and then I'm going to take the ones out from the wall and wrap the string around this after it's all folded up. And I'm also going to take this piece of little plywood off and the connection that holds the blind, and I'm saving those because we're going to put the blinds back up if I can wash them and get them clean. Alright, we'll be back just a minute. Alright, so you want to take this little screw out too, like that. Just take that one out, and then what you want to do is pull those cords all the way through. Now with one this long, it's going to have 4 strings that go down. So what you want to do is just pull them as tight as you can pull them. I can't do it with one hand really. Alright, there we go. We'll just pull them all the way down as tight as they'll go, and then I'm just going to wrap them around like that, real tight, and then I'm going to tape that little screw and that little handle thing there down on top of the blind. Alright, let me do the other side and we'll be back. Alright, there's what the blind looks like after it's been removed, and you want to make sure that you wrap your cords around and keep them from tangling. So I've got it just taped on the top there, right there. It's kind of dusty on the top, so the tape didn't stick very well, but you don't want your strings to get all mixed up. Alright, so now we want to remove this, which was the attachment for the blinds on the cornice. So I'm going to take these off along with this little board, which is a way that it's offset, so when you pull this down when they're still up, if this were still up on the wall, you pull that back and just tilt the shade and it'll come out. But I'm not going to put the cornices back up at all, but I am going to put the blinds back up, and I'm going to try to wash them. If I can't get them clean, I'm just going to have to buy new ones. But anyway, we're going to save those little brackets. We'll be back. Alright, here are the little brackets and the screws. Now mine are rusted, which is why I couldn't really press that little edge there and get them to come out, because everything was kind of rusted. But there's that little piece of wood. So I've taken all my shades in this living area of the RV down now. Alright, so there it is. Now if you want to recover this, you're going to have to take this part off, and this little side panel has to come off. That little thing has to come off, and in our case they're all multi-stapled together with long staples. So you'll be probably in one, you'd probably be pulling out well over 100, maybe a couple of hundred staples. But I don't want to put the cornice back up at all. Originally I was thinking of recovering it, but I've decided I actually like it in here better without the cornices. Can't see because I'm filming into the light, but I definitely like the day-night shades, but I don't like the cornices there. I think they actually block out some of the light on each side. Anyway, so it looks like we're going to be painting here anyway, or possibly putting up wallpaper. We're just not sure yet. But anyway, I have got baking soda down on the carpet. The carpet's relatively new. There are my other shades. I need to take that one down and 2 in the bedroom. Alright y'all, I hope this helps someone to know how to get your shades loose from the cornice. And also, remember, this wood up here is very thin. It's almost as thin as Luan. So I wouldn't worry about the hole, because the hole's going to be there when you take the screw out anyway. just go on and pull them out. And then you can use one of those sinker screws to put them back in. All right, y'all, I hope this helps some of y'all. We'll see y'all next time.